Yo, what's really, really good? Salam, shalom, peace be with you and also with you. Welcome back to another episode of From Hardcover to Hollywood. And up on today's menu, we have none other than the globally renowned, internationally beloved, over 20 million copies sold, second novel from none other than Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice, which she released this when she was 20 to 21 years old. Dude, I'm 33 years old, and the question that popped up as soon as I heard that was, what the fuck am I doing in this game we call life? But it's all relative, right? This book came out in 1813. This book is over 200 years old, and we are talking about it to this day. It has stood the test of time and has been tested and tried for over 2 centuries. I mean, this magnum opus. Disclaimer, I watched the movie, the 2005 version. Was it 2005 or was it I think it was 2005. The movie that was, I think it was directed by Joe Wright, if I'm not mistaken. I watched it with TV not too long ago, and we absolutely loved it. In the most boring way one could love. This book is boring as can be. You want to talk about slow burn? Slower than that. And in actuality, this is actually one of the first book in a subgenre known as chick lit. This is like one of the first chick lit books of all time. And it is a wonderful story about, a wonderful quaint story about the Bennets, primarily Elizabeth Bennet, and none other than Fitzwilliam Darcy. And we go through the channels of love and exactly what the title is. Everyone's pride and their prejudices within their pride. And I'll just give you one, I'll give you one of the best opening lines in all of literature. Volume 1, Chapter 1. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. That's my sales pitch. You should read this off Jump Street. I'm doing my absolute best not to give you any spoilers of any kind, because this book should really should be enjoyed in its entirety. It forewarns you, it is a slow burn. Not to mention it was written over 200 years ago. And yes, it does read like that. There's words that you probably haven't seen in 50 plus years, right? But Jane Austen's prose is second to none. It's almost as if she took just days and weeks just to formulate a sentence, because everything is so perfect. The word choices that she uses are perfect. She made me care about a boring ass story. Very few people can do that, right? I don't want to hear about how your cat went to the vet. I don't want to hear about your kid graduating from first grade. I could give a flying fuck. But you want to tell me about the Bennets in 19th century England and how they talk mad shit? Sign me up, right? And this is one of the first romances that I actually believe. Darcy is stoically wonderful. Elizabeth Bennet is wonderful, brilliant. She talks a lot of shit, but she's wonderful and brilliant. Mr. Bennet, the father of Elizabeth Bennet and the owner of the whole estate, Longburton, if I'm not mistaken, wonderful. Like I said, TB and I already watched the movie. We were too overzealous and we couldn't wait for the reaction because it's so wonderful and we heard nothing but wonderful things. TB, I can only speak for myself. TB, did you read the book, TB? Pride and Prejudice? You read the book?
I did.
Book versus movie, Bobby, so we can wrap it up to these people.
Movie.
TV picks the movie. Wow. Okay. I think I read this a little bit more recently, and the detail and the whole novelization of this book, I'm going to have to pick the book. T and I are split asunder down the middle. That's okay. We've been married for almost 3 years. We're still good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about us. I think the book is absolutely wonderful, and I don't know, let me know down in the comment section. I mean, we're from the northeast coast of the United States, you know what I'm saying? But so our reading curriculum and our summer book reading list were probably, I don't know, vastly different, but a little bit different nonetheless. I want to know, guys, especially people from the UK, Was this on your to-read list? Was this on your curriculum list? You guys let me know in the comment section. That being said, book versus movie. We have a 50-50 split. TV thought the movie was better. She wants you to show her the story. I want you to tell me the story. I thought the book was better than the movie. You guys let us know in the comment section. Let us know down in the comment section. Have you read Pride and Prejudice? Have you watched the 2005 flick from Joe Wright? Is it? Mm-hmm. Is Bubby, right? Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the movie? Do you prefer the novel? You let me know. But without a doubt, this is a classic book. You can't tell me that you are a bibliophile or a constant reader and this hasn't come across your desk. Pride and Prejudice, still as good as it was in 1813. All right, guys, I love you. Peace.